Welcome to the very first dessert episode of our channel, and today we are making a dessert that was created by accident in 1987 by Jean-Georges von der Richten, and since then has arguably become one of the most popular desserts ever created. Yes, we are talking about chocolate lava cake. But we're not just making regular chocolate lava cake, we're gonna add our own twists to it, make it a little bit different, and you might think that making a dessert that was a staple of a 4-star New York Times rated restaurant for multiple years can be intimidating. Don't worry, I have a feeling that everything's gonna be just fine. That was weird. Meet Jim, one of a million YouTubers trying to make it in an already oversaturated market. Today would begin like an ordinary day filming content, but little did he know, his kitchen was a portal to another dimension. A dimension where the rules of time and space no longer exist. He had stumbled into the zone. First off, sorry about that thunder. It's really weird, it's not even raining out. But anyways, we're gonna start by making a strawberry and chocolate ganache to go in the center of our lava cake. So we're gonna take about 4 medium strawberries, cut the ends off, and we're gonna get them in our food processor just to make a nice puree out of them real quick. You could also chop these up by hand. You could use a muddler. We just wanna get nice small pieces because we're gonna mix this in with our ganache and it's gonna go inside of our lava cake. Next up, in a medium saucepan, add a 1/4 cup of heavy cream and then put that over medium heat for about 5 minutes until it just starts to steam, and then pour that over 2 ounces of dark chocolate. Let that sit for about 30 seconds until the chocolate starts to melt, and then gently stir for about a minute until it all melts uniformly and you have a nice smooth ganache. Add about a tablespoon of our chopped strawberries, mix that all together, and then set that aside in the refrigerator for about an hour or until the ganache starts to set nice and firm. Alright, so while that ganache is cooling, we're going to get started on the cake batter itself. So make sure your oven is preheating to 425 degrees. First step, we are going to grease our ramekins, but the problem is, this is the only ramekin I have. What am I going to not make lava cake? No, we're going to use coffee mugs. So I've got this Christmas one, and then weirdly a bunch of other Christmas mugs. So we're going to butter and flour all of these, and then I'll meet you back here. So take a nice stick of butter, just make sure to grease all around all the edges, and then toss a little bit of flour in there. I just want to stress that the entire inside of the mug is covered with flour and butter, otherwise that cake is not coming out. So now to start on the cake, we're going to take a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, and then 2 eggs. Then make sure you have your whisk attachment, and oops. And then we're going to get this right over to the stand mixer, and I could have sworn that's weird. Hopefully you don't have deja vu like me where you think you already cracked your eggs but you really didn't. But either way, whip the eggs and sugar together on high speed for about 4 minutes until they're light and fluffy, and then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. In a heat-proof bowl, add 5 ounces of dark chocolate and 6 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to get that over a double boiler. So with just a little bit of water in the bottom, put a pot over medium heat until it starts to steam. Add your bowl, and then continuously stir your chocolate and butter together. Be careful because that's hot and oh god. Here, let me get that for you. It is hot. Make sure the water doesn't touch the bottom of the bowl. You don't want to burn your chocolate. And then add 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt and 3 tablespoons of flour. Make sure to add the flour in batches so you don't get a lot of clumps. Once your flour is fully incorporated, we are going to slowly fold this mixture into the egg mixture, a little bit at a time. It is hot. We don't want to cook those eggs, so I like to do it in 2 or 3 batches. And then you should have a nice smooth batter, which we're going to put about a 1/4 cup at the bottom of each of our vessels. Top it with a ball of our ganache, and then cover with the remaining batter and throw in our preheated oven. Then, after about 15 to 18 minutes, your cakes should be set, but still have a little jiggle to them. Unfortunately, the toothpick test doesn't work on this because it's molten lava cake, but they should be... How is that possible? Hey, it's me. What do you mean, who? Your husband. Hey, listen, did you do something to the oven? I was making a cake for YouTube and I put it in the oven as batter, and then it came out as just flour and chocolate and stuff. And what do you mean, what's YouTube? You follow my channel, it doesn't pay full price. I do all those videos about cheap recipes and saving money and deals and stuff. You subscribe to my channel, you like all my videos.
YouTube doesn't exist. I've got like 20 something videos. If YouTube doesn't exist, then I don't... Oh no. Oh no, wait, hold no, wait, whoa.
Just another YouTuber lost in the dark. So don't forget to like and subscribe.